Back again, back again, back again. I'm recording this video real quick. I'm gonna start making different content for this channel, just a little more positive and actually informative. So I wanted to make a video today to talk about my uh, lawn care business and how I was able to start it, some things that I've learned along the way, and what you could potentially do if you want to start your own business as well. So just to kind of cut right into it, I was actually working a job and I was working 12 days or 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I ended up just getting real tired of that and decided that if I was going to work as a contractor, which I was a 1099 contractor, then I might as well be doing my own thing anyway. So it was a little nerve wracking at first to walk away from guaranteed income and decide that, okay, I'm going to step out and do my own thing. And essentially, I just started with one lawnmower. So I'll show you here real quick. I've got my, I've got two mowers. I've got this Poland over here, and then I've got a Briggs and Stratton over here, and yard machines back in the garage that's actually broken down. I don't know if you can see it over there. And I got like my steel trimmer and my steel blower, and that's really about all I have. I got like a hedge trimmer and a chainsaw. But I started with this steel weed eater and that yard machines. And I had those just for cutting the grass around my own house, right? And so my brother had helped me. We came together. We bought the steel weed eater. And then I had bought the mower to cut the grass. And I decided to just drive around and start looking for houses. And I came to a house not too far from me, and there was a young man that was actually like working on renovating the house, and so the grass was kind of high. I reached out to him. I asked him, can I cut the grass? And it was just on a whim. I just went up to the door, and he actually was super friendly, and I made a connection with him, and then we went on to build or he went on to work on the house, let me cut the grass, and he actually helped me build the foundation for my business, because not only was he working on that house, but he also had another property that needed the grass cut, and he was the landlord for. So right, my first yard led to my second yard, right? And then I started driving around looking for more properties. I ended up picking up a duplex, and then after that, I got involved with some of these apps that allow you to list your business and then go out and cut grass. And so, one being Lawn Starter, and another one is Green Pal. So if you're interested in like cutting grass, making money, you can get started in those apps. But I got on the apps and I started listing my business, and it picked up a bit. It let me get a few more clients and customers, and that's what I've been doing so far. Is just trying to grow that. And I started paying for ads on Yelp, paying for ads on Angie's List, and it turned out to be pretty profitable. I got some landscaping gigs, and they allowed me to do some more in-depth work for making more per hour, or just like a higher pay per job. And that turned into me getting more equipment, and then the process repeats, right? So make more money, get more equipment, and then get more clients that I can take care of because I have more equipment. And so that's grown, and it's been pretty profitable. I've been pretty happy. Right now it's slowing down as we get into winter, so I'm looking at other opportunities so that while it's slowing down, I can also be building other opportunities, and like using skills that I have now to build those skills, so that as the years go on, I can position myself to always be prepared for, like, if this doesn't work out, I have the skill set necessary to get a job anywhere, to like start a business for myself anywhere, and to just slowly build my own empire, slowly build my foundation and my income. So some things that I would say to avoid if you are starting out, that I did, some mistakes I made, is jumping in a little too deep too fast. So when I first started, I went out and I got like signs, I got my business cards, I've got commercial auto insurance, I've gotten just LLC set up, all that. And so if you're just starting out and you've got a lawnmower and maybe a weed eater, and you just want to make some money on the side, you can do that without doing like all the extra steps, right? You just find a couple of good clients, you step out, you start cutting grass, and you start saving some of that money. If you do what I did and you jump in and get all the right licenses and everything, and set your business up right off the bat, then the only issue you run into is you just increase your overhead a lot more than necessary when you're just getting started. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would say get out, cut grass, see if you like it, see what you can build, how far you can get, and go from there. Another thing I would say is your equipment, right? So you can see I've got these mowers. You don't need a lot of equipment. And I ended up picking up more mowers because I have brothers that work with me. And so when I'm working with my brothers, it's a good opportunity, to pull a couple mowers out, knock out a few more yards than I would be able to do with one mower. But it's not a requirement. So if you are doing it by yourself, you got one mower, again, save your money, save the capital, and you don't have to go overboard and buy up a bunch of equipment. Like one thing I did is when my yard machine mower broke down, I went and I bought another mower when really, I could have just kind of like saved that money. But again, it worked out. I'm just trying to throw some tips out there for anybody that's, so they can avoid some of the pitfalls I had, right? So other than that, I mean, that's about it. That's how I got the business off the ground. And it is working out. It's good. It's solidified. This is something that I can pass on to my children or my family, and something that even if I have to take time off from, that it will always be there, right? This isn't going to go anywhere. Nobody can take it from me. It's been built and it's in place. I have my clientele and everything, and I plan to grow it. So if you got questions, you want to do something like this, you inspired, maybe you even got a story to share, go ahead, get in touch with me in the comments, like and subscribe, share the video, and I will talk to you in the next one.